Jesus. I didn't see you there, but I'm glad you are there because I've got something to show you.
He said pompously.
Enough of you. Come on. Let me introduce myself. I'm Michael Taglianetti of Containment Field Studio, producer, director, blah, 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 who cares? Here's what you should care about. We're creating an innovative, new, fresh project called Tinker. Tinker is in the subgenre of science fiction called steampunk. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's Victorian era science fiction. Think H.G. Wells and Jules Verne. Tinker is a comic book, a web series that feeds into a feature film, and if we're fortunate, also a video game, preferably an Xbox 360.
Michael, but I have to show you the bottom of my feet from walking around the studio. Look.
Seriously, now?
Yeah.
I'm like telling people about Tinker. Tinker is a steampunk action-adventure that we're very enthusiastic about. Already in the last 6 months, we've created all kinds of digital assets, vehicles, weapons, environments, you name it. We've now done the casting and we know who most of our characters are, so now it's time to make the costumes. Let me have some of the cast members tell you about it. I keep them in here, in the sound mixing room, you know, for freshness.
The literature, it's the mix between Victorian and like inventions that you've never even thought of before.
It's like two worlds that completely collide and then create babies.
How many web series have you seen that feature steampunk at all?
We're going to make some different innovations.
There's so much you can do, there's so much you can play with, there's so much you can create with it. It's just inspiring. It's as exciting, it's just set in a different time, in a different culture.
I've seen some of the costumes, some of the jewelry, the sets being built.
This is the part of our studio where we have the costume drawings, the headshots of the cast members who we have actually cast, and many of the props we've accumulated. The next step for us after building the costumes is to actually start shooting the web interstitials that will feed the feature film, which is the ultimate goal here. While that's going on, the art department's going to be making the comic book series. Now, I know in an economy like this, it's hard to squeeze blood out of you rocks, but it's your support that's going to make this happen faster. So if you want to see this steampunk project come to life, and you even want a little bit of a say in it, support us. tinkerwebseries.com. There's a blog there. Voice your opinion. Tell us what you'd like to see. We'll read it, and you will be heard. Donate $5, donate $10, but show that you give a crap about this. Speaking of which, I've got some unfinished business, but you know what to do. Look, it's Johnny Psycho, star of Monster Man on Sci-Fi Channel and star of Tinker.